Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Total War Wednesdays. Now, you might notice this is not the Empire playthrough. No. For some reason, the Empire playthrough, it's not loading up. I'm going to contact tech support for this game, see if I can figure out what it is. But in the meantime, I wanted to go ahead and start up on this then. If I can't get that to work, I'm going to work on this. This is the one I've been talking about. This is the Beastmen playthrough that I told you guys I was going to do. Now, the Beastmen play a little differently. They play a little bit like the Chaos Warriors for Archaon, because they play as a horde. Except you start with two, for one thing. So I've got Goros Heartrender and my legendary lord Khazrak the One Eye. They have to, now you can get a lot of stuff from just sieging places and destroying towns, but you can also but you do have to build through here. And each one has their own population surplus, although it starts at 4 for each one. So we're actually going to go ahead and build Hag Tree Copse right there. And actually I have enough for that as well, so we're going to do that too. Now, the Beastmen are kind of a combination of Chaos, like the Chaos Warriors, and the Orcs. Because they have, right here, they have the Bestial Rage. This works a lot like Fightiness. Actually, it works exactly like Fightiness. And once you get big enough, if you have 17 or more troops, when this hits a level of 80, you'll get the Bray Herd. The Bray Herd's actually a very useful tool, because I played this on stream for a while after my Orc campaign died, and I lost in the vampires. But this is actually quite a lot of fun. Another mechanic they introduced for the Beastmen is this right here, the Dark Moon. The Moon Morsleib will become full in the sky every 7 turns, and it gives you a big bonus that you get to choose. We'll see that when I get there. But first off, we're going to go to technologies. Now, you have these 4 technologies here, and you have these 5 here that you can research originally. This one I don't have. Actually, no, I can't. I just don't have the money for it. But what the 5 over here do is all they do is give you faster research rate and a little bit more chaos corruption. So, for example, this is, if you get all 5 of them, it's 100% research rate and plus 5 corruption. That's where the research gets interesting, because you have a research rate with the Beastmen. Every technology over here takes away a little bit of your research rate. So, for example, this one gives me -5. Or this one. All of these, actually, yeah, all of them give you -5% research rate. Except for the ones at the end of the path. But they also give you a really good bonus, and they're also free. So you got to kind of balance, do I want faster research right now and more corruption, or do I want a little bit more something a little bit more useful directly? So I'm actually going to go ahead and get Flesh Blood Ground. Actually, let's see. That's leadership. That's unit experience. That's embedded heroes. I'm going to go ahead and get Fresh Blood Grounds, so I have more income from raiding. Alright, they'll have the Hag Tree Copse built by next turn, so let's go ahead and advance. Now, like I said, the Beastmen work a lot like the Orcs or the Chaos, in that you have to raid to get your main income. You have to do damage to the world. We're also going to go ahead and start recruiting real quick, because Khazrak is our main leader. He's our legendary lord right now. And another thing is where you start, because Chaos starts way in the north on their own. The Beastmen actually start in the middle of Estalia. Literally, I'm just sitting here in the middle of the province of Estalia. And actually, one of the neater things about the Beastmen, alright, he's just gonna raid Todorov right now. One of the neat things about the Beastmen is that all of their, I'm pretty sure it's all of them. Well, for one thing, they have the Beast Pass, which is basically the underground roads, the under road that the orcs and the dwarves can use. But their main thing is actually the ambush, it doesn't give them any movement penalties, and it actually does set up an ambush. So it's actually pretty good. Most of their stuff will set up ambushes, if I remember right. How big is the garrison in Toboro? Not very. Also, one of the coolest things about the Beastmen is that they don't suffer attrition if they're near each other, like the Chaos Warriors do. The Beastmen will actually help each other out. And 5 turns until Morsley shines. Let's see, Bibali has a 6-unit garrison. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, next turn I'm going to send Cosrock over there. I didn't gain a lot of money then. Oh wait, no, I gained the 57 from the raid.
The beast paths are hidden.
Actually, what I should do is set it to raiding stance. Because if you set it to raiding, then they don't. Then they do gain some bestial rage, whereas in Beastmen Ambush they don't. So. Alrighty. And then in 2 turns, Goros. Yeah, 2 turns, Goros can attack Toboro as well. But yeah, if you will eventually get attrition if your rage goes too low. Alright, so you know what, we're going to switch you over to. Yep. Now you do have some, you can do some diplomacy, of course. Quiet you. And in fact, one of the big things you can do is, if we look at the objectives, or not objectives, but one of the big things you can actually do is you can ally with other beast factions. But yeah, so it's a lot like the Confederation from the Empire, where you can have them join you and you instantly gain their armies. I'm not going to be dumb enough and run down there to fight him. Alright. Are we prepared? I believe we are. We're going to hit 2 of Astalia's provinces at the same, pretty much in the same turn. Sorry for all the sniffling. I'm getting over a cold. Alright, so Dieter Weissman versus Goros Heartrender. Unfortunately, all I've got right now are Ungors, which are the basic troops. Or at least it's all Goros has right now. Khosrock's got a slightly more advanced unit. And I'll show you what that is, because it's actually a lot of fun. I'm actually going to try and do this where eventually I'll do campaigns for all of the races as they go along, especially the newer ones. I did also pick up the Lord pack, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like the Grim and the Grave pack, where it's two new legendary lords, which is actually good news because it gives the vampire counts access to a new legendary lord, Vlad von Karstein. Now you might also notice that already the Ungor herd and the Ungor raiders actually have they have vanguard deployment, so I can actually get them out here already, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have them sit over here. Also, you will very rarely hear the Beastmen speak English. They will speak their own language for the most part. what I'm doing here, where I'm trying to have the Beastmen hide in the trees. Do this a lot if you want to play the Beastmen, because they're really good at ambushing. And while the Ungor spearmen can do quite a lot of damage, they're a lot better at if they can get around and flank. The archers are pretty decent if I remember right. Also, the Beastmen have new magic, which I'll show you guys when we get into that. If I can get one of the spellcaster units. The spellcasters for the Beastmen are shaman, or shamans or shamans. I personally prefer the word shaman, but alright, Goros, get in there. Yeah, they're also not... I mean, they do have some decent leadership, but they're not going to stand and fight against everything. This might actually go poorly. Although luckily the Heartrender is fighting now, so... And your lords are pretty powerful in this. Especially once you get into using Khazrak. Because he's got some pretty strong power behind him. There will not be a province to be proud of when I'm done. Now we're just going to collapse onto Beastman himself and his unit. You don't have that right anymore. Okay, the leader is shattered. There we go. I'm going to end the battle. 93 to 90. So they killed more than I did, but I came in with more troops. Although they did have somebody kill more than mine. Oh well. Estalia has lost a third of its land. Now, this is where you get another choice. Normally you get three choices. You get the choice to loot and raise, or just raise, as that's with the Chaos troops. If you're playing the Orcs, you can also occupy a lot of the stuff. The Beastmen have two choices they can make for this. Both of them involve the city burning to the ground. But first time we get 435 loot, and does Goros level up? Not quite, I don't think. Oh, he does, cool. Now you have Raise and Defile, or Loot and Raise. This will give you the money, this will give you population growth for a turn, and also a massive hit to Chaos Corruption. We're going to Loot and Raise because I need money. I've actually got negative income right now. First off, though, we're going to take a look at this, because this is the main... This is actually pretty similar to what you're going to see on the tree for Khazrak. So you get... I'm going to actually go and get Gargantuan Hooves, because Blessed by Evil is really useful, since that cuts down on the amount of money I have to spend. Also, that gets eventually to Children of Chaos, which gives more horde growth. So Gargantuan Hooves. But yeah, also, when you raise something as the Beastman, it raises actually basically a skull monument. Alright, on to Vibali. Wolfric von Raukoff. Let's see how resolute their battle line is when they're facing down the One Eye. Although frankly, this boy right here is what I was talking about, or this group right here. Minotaurs. Very big, very strong, very dangerous. There's something bigger and stronger you can get a hold of. And I'll show you, hopefully I can get one for this really quickly, because what I'm talking about is what's called the Gorbol. It's one of your lords, the lesser commanders you can get. But the Gorbol is actually, you know what, let me show you something real quick. These are your Minotaurs right here. Pretty big guys. I mean, there's Khazrak the One Eye next to one of them. He's about half the size. The Gorbol is actually bigger than these guys. Also, Minotaurs are actually pretty fast. Okay, you want to open up that flank for me? I will. I will take that opportunity. The Beastmen don't really have full-on cavalry. They have what are called razor gores. Think large, very spiky wild boars. Oh, we got a Minotaur charge. Yeah, they will just dive onto things. It's kind of awesome. Now, Minotaurs do take a ton of damage, but that's because they're always the front line. Oh, they actually killed one.
As long as we draw breath, they will die. Don't give them an inch.
But yeah, they're frightened enemies. They're very dangerous in melees, are the Minotaurs. It's kind of awesome. I'm going to end it there. How many did I lose? How many did they lose? 14 to 72. But like I said, I'm going to see about contacting the tech support. Figure out if they know why exactly. Or if there's a solution to the weird cannot load the game. Because that Empire series was going really well. Alright, that's some more money because I needed it. Oh, I got an item. This time we're actually gonna... Actually, no, we're still gonna loot and raise. You got the Gambler's armor. Plus 5 armor and a 10% ward save. But he's out. This is also where you get into the stuff. He's got Scourge, which is actually a whip. And he's got the Dark Mail. But those start up at rank 8, rank 13. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to go Gargantuan Host so we can get to Children of Chaos. Alright, get 2 turns until Moore's Leaf shines. And I can see a Pegasus right there. That's just circling the mines. We're actually not far. Yeah, because we're actually not that far from Bretonia. Alright, one more turn until Moore's Leaf is in the sky. You can also get Chaos Warhounds. Eventually you'll be able to get Chaos Spawn. The Bestigor is the strong one that I really want right now, though. You can also get Centigors. And these are where you get the Shamans from the Ritual Mound. You can also get a Cygor. Alright. Then you get Minotaurs. Gorbel, like I said. You can get Giants. And then you have the support, which this actually is just insanely strong, because the totems, you see there on the left, 5 armor and attack for all melee attack for all units, plus 1 experience, armor, and then 10 armor and melee attack for all units. This one gives you minus Horde growth, but, I mean, come on. This gives you minus 50% upkeep on all units in the Horde for the Desecrated Altar. So that's going to be like the last thing you build. Alrighty. Ready for the Dark Moon? Because here it comes. Moore's Leaf is in the sky. Really? You're really gonna try and run right by him? The fresh blood grounds are up. And there we go. Like I said, we have the Dark Moon. Now, this is where you get an interesting choice. You get 4 choices. So I got when one falls, so all damage units are fully healed, but all my hordes have minus 20 growth for 2 turns. Cost of skill for 5 turns. Recruitment costs are double, but all recruits have plus 6 experience. Beastly inclination, lower movement range, but a lot stronger for a while. Like 15% melee weapon strength for melee infantry, but plus 50 melee attack on everything. And then Endless Herd, which is 10 horde growth, but nobody heals. I'm actually going to take when one falls for now, because that'll actually heal up Goros Heartrender's army next turn. Also, we can go ahead and start researching something else. Although I don't want to start researching just yet. Actually, yeah, I do. Let's go ahead and get Endless Hunt so we can start getting faster casualty replenishment. Okay, we end the turn there. And then we... yeah, I was going to say... yeah, because the army that took Tobaro, or Tabaro, is not just, you know, sitting next to it. This time what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually raise and defile it. Because that actually instantly corrupts the entire part of the entire lands of that city. Alrighty, this will be the end. This battle will be the end of the video for now, but... charge forward, my horde. Granted, there's their commander and a half unit, like a very badly weakened unit of crossbows hiding somewhere. We will sniff them out, and we will kill them. Ha. Well, props for standing your ground this long, crossbowman. I want you to go after Albrecht. Live up to your name, Goros. We're gonna go ahead and kill the Lord. probably going to result in me having more casualties, but there we go. I mean, I lost 8, they lost 1. He actually killed 7 Beastmen on his own. Well done. But the 1 kill I got was the important one. Losing a couple of Ungor spearmen, not that big a deal. Especially since I think Moore's Leaves effect is still, I still think when one falls is still in effect, so so those 8 Ungors are basically going to get right back up. Orcs, always looking for an excuse to kill each other. Right there. Alrighty. Like I said, that's going to be the end of the video for now. I'm going to be talking to tech support for this game because I need to figure out why do my campaigns keep failing to load and causing the game to crash. Ooh. Did I get a banner? I did. A war banner. Let's give it to an Ungor herd. And this time we're going to raise into file. Now we're going to level up Goros real quick. Blessed by evil. Because actually, if there's chaos corruption in the province like there is now here, then you will actually heal. Anyway, folks, if you enjoyed the show, please feel free to like or favorite the video. You can also leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say. And if you want to keep up with me and make sure you never miss any of my current series, please feel free to click the subscribe button down below, or there'll be a link at the end of the video. As for that, folks, I have been D. Chaos even corrupted my save file. So good night, and good gaming.